Good morning. I'm Dr. Teresa Roster with Windhorse Veterinary Clinic. It's April 19th, 2018. I don't think we have snow anymore in the forecast, but I don't really want to say that out loud, if you know what I mean. So today I want to show you some of the things that we can do for calves with scours, because I think we're going to see more scours this spring. I want to be wrong about that though. So the biggest thing to do is to keep them hydrated. The best way to keep them hydrated is keep them on the cow. I know years ago we used to say take them off milk entirely until their stool kind of firms up a little bit, but we really don't want to do that. That cow has some really good energy in her milk for the calf, and also just the connection aspect of being with the cow often helps reduce the stress in those baby calves. Now obviously if they need IV fluids, we're going to have to take them away from the cow for a little bit. But for the most part, if the calf can stay with the cow and you can manage the diarrhea out on pasture, that's going to be best. So the two electrolyte products that I really like are Replenish and this. You can get it in little single dose things. I currently don't have any of those, but I do have a gallon jug with the squirter, so that's kind of handy. And Diacu. And we have Diacu either in these little packages or in a really big tub if you feel like you're going to need a lot. These two products have really good energy in it for the calf. They're easily absorbed out of the calf's intestinal system, and also they have a product in them to help manage the bicarb, which is super important in these calves. When they have so many things going out the back end, we need to put stuff in the front end to help balance that out, or they're not able to absorb the fluids that they need. So these are the two that I really like. And then as far as treating specific types of scours, that's hard. People are always sending me pictures of calf poop. Some cryptos, that you can kind of tell because it looks kind of bubbly, but a lot of times it just looks like poop. So sending it off to the lab to have a lab actually tell us what's living in there is really helpful. Oftentimes we can do a quick and dirty slide at the clinic to kind of see, especially for coccidiosis, that one's really easy to do. So those are some options there to figure out exactly what's going on. The three most common problems we see for scours is Cryptosporidia, Clostridium, and coccidiosis. They all really kind of look the same, and sometimes even with Clostridium you don't get a chance to treat those. They get so toxic so fast. So some treatment, Tripectate is a nice place to start. It's a charcoal bolus, or we can get it in a tube, paste tube also, which we do have. And that charcoal helps gather up any of the toxins that are in the calf's digestive system so that they don't absorb those toxins. So that's really a good thing. Achieve has something in it called Cryptex. So I really like to use this in those calves that likely have Cryptosporidia. It helps gather that up. This is kind of a charcoal type base too, or a clay base, and it will gather that up, and then they can kind of poop that out. It also has lactobacillus in it and other things to help the biome of the gut there kind of heal itself up a little bit. Power Punch doesn't really treat anything, but it is a really good nutrient-rich drench to give them. It's quite good for a quick boost of energy. So if you got a calf that maybe doesn't need IV electrolytes at this point, but is really, really slow, Power Punch together with one of the electrolyte products works really well. It also has lactobacillus in it to help with the microbiome. So those are some options for you. So again, keep them hydrated, and if you can bring a stool sample in, we'd love to take a look at that, or send it off to the lab, or do both of those. So just let us know how we can help you, and we'll get that going for you. Have a good day. Talk to you later.